We're making no apologies. That's it, so that our people can have access to the land. Equally, we're making no apologies. That's it, food must be free and compulsory. We're also making no apologies. That's it, medical care must be free and compulsory. We shall fight for those demands.
Ngifuna sikhulume ngendaba yana yamuswalus. Abantu barareka abantu abakhule nje ama-2000 abazikhuluma ngobani. Lesikhuluma ngoyamuswalus sikhuluma kanti khona le. Ikhuwe the racist of note. Ngomhla ka-10 April 1993 Khweli labulala uKhrisani. Ngelimi lesiyeni he was an executor, but they were mastermind. Phansi kwe-apartheid regime government. Ugovernment ubekagandelela umuntu onzima ahlala agandelelekile under an apartheid regime government. Ikhweli lathengwa ukuthi likhambe lokubulala uKhrisani.
We're making no apologies. That's it, so that
6-7 December. Ngomhlanu lichathulile ukhweli lichathulwa nje bathi likhambe libuyele ekhaya ePoland mayiqiniso akalikhuluma ukhamba likana akakhuluma ukuthi bekufike la khona abulala khona uKhrisani ukhamba akalikhuluma iqiniso khweli nabamchaphula batha ePoland.
I want to take this issue of Yaniswalus lenkinga yaka Chris Hani, and I want to use it to indicate the importance of one man in a nation, and I want to use it the ability of the enemy to identify important men in our society, in our black communities, in our black nations, and to take them out. And I also want to correct the issue that the ANC has failed the black people of South Africa and has failed the Chris Hani family. And I want to say that it is the South Africans, it is us, the black South Africans in majority, whom from 1994 onwards have been voting for the ANC in the majority. It's about time we take responsibility that this is happening because of our own failure. We have failed. Not only the Chris Hani family, but we have failed South Africa. The loss of Chris Hani was not a loss only to that family. It was a loss for the entire South Africa, possibly even Africa. We cannot take that and subject it to the fact that we think that only the ANC was responsible. Okay, we were responsible for the fact that when it happened, perhaps Chris Hani was not important enough to the South Africans at that point in time that they saw it necessary that they should take arms and fight for their leader. Now, it should make us understand that within the ANC cabal, there was already a selling out position at that point in time, that they found it easy that Chris Hani could be taken out and they did nothing about it. Think if de Klerk was the one that was taken out around that time. Instead of the taking out of Chris Hani, de Klerk was. Do you think there would have been peace? Do you think everything that has happened the way that it has happened would have happened the way that it has happened? The issue now that the administration of Cyril Ramaphosa is the one that is indicating directly the selling out. I'm not going to say that they are the ones that are selling out. The entire ANC has sold out long before Cyril Ramaphosa has gotten there. Now, Cupcake is nothing but the stamp on top. It's the cherry on top to make black South Africans to understand the depth of selling out that the ANC has done in South Africa. Failure to understand that it's something else. Look at the importance of Ibrahim Traore to Burkina Faso today. Who's that? The president of, I think it's Niger. I confused those other ones up there. Look at the importance of the presidents of Burkina Faso, the importance of the presidents of Niger, and the importance of the president of Mali today. The leader of Burkina Faso has done in almost 2 years what the ANC has failed to do in 30 years. One man in office has moved Burkina Faso leap years ahead in 2 years. What the ANC under Mandela, under Mbeki, everything all the way to Cupcake has not managed to do in 30 years. That indicates to you the importance of one man. And I believe that's how important Chris Hani was to South Africa. Because he wanted exactly what is happening in Burkina Faso now for South Africa. Okay? Recently, they have just refined gold in Burkina Faso, and they were sitting holding the gold bars. I'll do a video on that. Ibrahim Traore was sitting there holding gold bars and indicating their victory against colonialism, and that those are the gold bars that they're going to keep in their own reserve bank that is owned by the country in order to sustain and to give value to their currency, to their local currency. Imagine. While they are doing that, the administration of Cupcake has taken out Janus Walus as a hero. Like Osho Potilan, as a hero for having assassinated Chris Hani. Again, I say, it is not the failure of the ANC. The ANC failed us a long time ago. We have failed ourselves. South Africa, the black people, we have failed ourselves. And we continue to fail ourselves today. I understand the propaganda and the mental slavery, the mental conditioning that has taken place under the administration of the ANC to convince black people that something is happening when nothing is happening. This is synonymous with the statement that was made by Julius Malema a while back when he was talking about the formation of the EFF, to say that you don't want an unled revolution. These people must feel like they are being represented. They must feel someone is fighting for them. That is exactly what the ANC has made us feel. But in the majority, if we look at what they have achieved, they have failed us. They have failed us. Bafethu, most of the ANC leaders are millionaires and billionaires. Their wives, their girlfriends, their family members. Most of ANC leaders, go find out. Okay? With the high unemployment that we are facing today and the high level of food prices and everything else, when Burkina Faso was building a factory to create tomato paste, we were freeing Janus Walus. Okay? We were saying we want Nigerian products on our shelves. Okay? I don't even know if Cupcake has done one positive thing in South Africa. However, let me just go back and not deflect or divert. What I wanted to say was that two things. Number one, the black people of South Africa, we who have been voting for the ANC since 94, we are the ones that have not only failed the Chris Hani family, but we have failed South Africans. That today our politicians are millionaires and billionaires, and the majority of South Africans are unemployed. And we have graduates sitting at home with bachelor's degrees and masters and what and PhDs, and they can't find employment. We are responsible for that. We have failed. Okay? That's the first thing that I wanted us to understand. We mustn't go around blaming anyone. We have failed. And number two was so that we realized the importance of one man. All right? That Chris Hani was that important. And that we should have done a lot more. Now, we are crying over water under the bridge, water that is spilled, yes. Have we realized the importance of the important men of today of South Africa that have to take South Africa out of what it is today, that has to move it forward? And are we ready to defend them? 7.